Charitamrita Madhya Leela 6.109 Yuktam च सन्ति सर्वत्र भाषन्ते ब्राह्मणा यथा मायां मदीयां उद्गृह्य वदतां किं नु दुर्घटम्. This is quoted from the Bhagavatam 11.22.4. It is said that Krishna is speaking, and he is speaking how people can mislead by the power of word jugglery. Yuktam chasanti sarvatra. Yuktam is quite befitting, is appropriate that this is what happens. Santi sarvatra. Bhashante brahmana yatha. Whatever the brahmanas speak, maya madiyam udgruhya. Under the influence of maya, vadatam kimnu durghatam. Vadatam. What is not possible for speculators? So Krishna is saying that it usually happens that whatever the brahmanas speak, that gets accepted. Because of the influence of my illusion, nothing is impossible for one who takes shelter of my energy and speaks under her influence. This is a fascinating verse. Normally, say the 10th canto of the Bhagavatam, it is said that nothing is impossible for one who takes shelter of the Supreme Lord. But here it is stated that nothing is impossible for one who takes shelter of Maya. Now, how is this to be understood? Actually speaking, the point is that we ourselves are not completely independent. Whether we are acting under Maya or under Krishna, we are always acting under someone. And when we are acting under someone, the way we act is determined by the way we are influenced by the higher agency. Either it may be Krishna or it may be Maya. And according to how we are influenced, our actions get shaped. So if we are influenced by Maya, then we act in ways that mislead, that obfuscate, that bewilder, and there are 3 modes of material nature, and although each of these modes has its own thrust, at one level, under the influence of each of these modes, brilliance can be manifested. Brilliance not necessarily in a desirable sense, but says a person influenced by tamoguna can be brilliantly destructive. It is not that a person has to be brilliant in order to be very benevolent in order to be brilliant. So, say, devising a terrorist plot by which to destroy, say, the Twin Towers in a horrendous and eye-catching, eye-popping way, that requires a certain level of perverse genius. It is tamasic, but it is there. So similarly, somebody may write brilliant language, use brilliant logic, and have brilliant presentation, but all that may well be atheistic. So the important point is that we should not mistake the empowerment by Maya with the empowerment by Krishna. So how do we know? It is not by looking at the action, but by looking at the intention. No, does this person want? Is this person going towards Krishna, and is this person taking us towards Krishna? Then that is empowerment by Krishna. And if that person is going away from Krishna, and that person is going to take us away from Krishna, if we give submissive reception to that person, then that is empowerment by Maya. And empowerment by Maya is, because Maya is also Krishna's energy, and Maya is almost as by the will of Krishna, Maya is also spectacularly powerful. And so, under the influence of Maya, somebody can present such arguments as to completely impress, captivate the uninformed. And even those who are well informed, they may also be bamboozled, not knowing how to respond, and thinking maybe I'm only wrong. So it is said the problem with the world is that the wise are doubtful and the foolish are cocksure. So this is the effect of Maya, that those who are propagating half-truths and untruths, those who are foolish, they are cocksure. So they do not realize that they are foolish. Quite often, it's not that these people are deceiving others. It's that these people have deceived themselves also. They have convinced themselves that they are right and that they are doing the right thing by trying to deal with situations as they come, and by using whatever arguments are possible to try to prove their stand as right. And in such a situation, whatever they speak is tainted by illusion, and because it is tainted by illusion, it cannot lead to any long-term beneficial result. And that's why what is important is to recognize that the empowerment has to be seen not just by the excellence of the intention, excellence of the action, but by the transcendence of the intention. Is the intention pure? If the intention is not for connecting with Krishna, then, and versely that intention is directly opposed to Krishna, then that is Maya empowerment. And we need to ensure that we don't get bewildered by such Maya empowerment. Now, of course, there can be some empowerment which is just not used either for Maya or for Krishna in an explicit sense. Of course, at one level we can say that everything that is not used for Krishna is being used for Maya, and that is correct. But at the same level, there may not be anything that is directly against Maya, against Krishna. So, for example, a journalist, maybe a brilliant writer, and that writer may write about political issues, and with giving penetrating analysis and valuable insights which shapes people's opinions and maybe helps people to see how certain politicians are passing the buck or are doing corruption or whatever. Now, there's no rant against God in such writing, so it's not explicitly anti-devotional. So this kind of writing, this kind of speaking or writing capacity is also a gift of Maya. But the difference is that this gift of Maya is not directly taking people away from Maya. So now we also understand that Maya is not an agency separate from Krishna. And the situation is not the way it is situated. It is seen often in the Abrahamic religions. There is a Satan, a shaitan, who is independent of Yahweh or Allah or whoever, and who impels people to act in evil ways. So Krishna is always in control. It is not that Krishna's authority is being challenged by Maya. Maya is Krishna's servant, and Maya is entrusted by Krishna the opportunity to serve, the opportunity to learn, to serve by tempting and testing those souls who are in this world. And the important point for us is we don't have to demonize everything that is not being used in Krishna's service, but if something is explicitly being used to propagate a message or a mission that is antithetical to Krishna's message or mission, and that definitely we should keep away from. And in general, we needn't mistake expertise in action to be expertise in, say, argumentation, expertise in delivery, to be the proof of the authenticity of the correctness of the argument, or of the benevolence of the arguer. And we need to recognize that if some argument, no matter how brilliant, it takes us away from Krishna, then we need to know that this argument has been constructed by Maya's empowerment, not Krishna's empowerment. Thank you.